Hey guys, welcome back to our channel where we give you groundbreaking tips and tricks for wellness and beauty. Today, we're bringing you very valuable information about water and digestion. In fact, we're going to go ahead and debunk a very popular myth that you were probably taught at a young age. Before we continue, hit the bell button for more incredible videos from us. Let's get to debunking. Remember being told that it was not good to drink liquids with meals. Mothers told their children that this would mess up their digestion. And even beyond that, as adults, people still fear that drinking water while eating might confuse the stomach and prevent it from being able to digest solid food. If this was the truth, we'd all be long gone by now. Our stomachs would have closed up shop years ago. This myth is just that, a myth. It is absolutely not true, and we're going to educate you a bit more about it to give you some context and a deeper understanding. The theory behind this total myth comes from people who believe that drinking water shortly before or while eating dilutes your digestive juices. The belief follows that this will result in an improper breaking down of food and will generally slow down digestion, leaving you bloated and in discomfort. The argument against drinking water with meals appears to make logical sense. Water diluting concentrated enzymes, but when we look at the science, this idea is quickly debunked. Let's throw it all the way back to high school biology. Digestion begins in the mouth, where food is physically broken down by chewing. It's also chemically worked on by the enzymes in saliva. The food then passes down the esophagus to the stomach, where it is broken down by acidic gastric juices. The resulting mixture then moves into the small intestine, where it is combined with bile acids and enzymes. About 75% of nutrient absorption happens at this stage. Matter that has not been absorbed is processed in the large intestine and then excreted. The whole process takes between 24 and 72 hours. The idea that water would disrupt the process is totally incorrect for many reasons. First, water is absorbed in the stomach fairly quickly, typically within about 20 minutes, whereas digestion takes dozens of hours. Therefore, water doesn't have the literal time to interfere with digestion. But for argument's sake, let's say you had a stomach full of water. Even then, it would not interfere with the digestion of food. This is because enzymes adhere to food particles regardless of the presence of water. In addition, a belly full of water also would not affect the stomach's acidity. Here's the deal. Anything you consume, food or drink, will momentarily make the stomach slightly less acidic. But the stomach is basically super competitive and responds by producing even more acid to digest the meal. Secondly, the belief that water slows the pace at which food moves out of the stomach and into the small intestine is completely false. Were any of these rumor mongers, cough cough, our parents, clear on the science at all? Nearly all scientific studies conclusively show that drinking water with a meal does not affect the rate of stomach emptying. Also, it's good to note that your stomach doesn't differentiate between a drinkable meal, such as a smoothie, and the same ingredients eaten whole with the liquid sipped alongside. Contrasting with the belief that liquids just race through our body, they actually take the same time to digest. Contrary to this now debunked belief, the truth is that drinking water during meals can actually help digestion. It's particularly great during the chewing and swallowing stages, where it can help soften food and move it down the esophagus. So take that, Mom! It's also important for the final stages of digestion. The more hydrated you are, the easier time you have on the loo. We're about to get a little TMI, but it's important. Bowel movements require moisture to be able to move through the digestive tract. Therefore, there's a direct link between constipation and dehydration. Healthy bowel movements might seem like a giggle-worthy topic, but bowel health is of utmost importance. It can be the difference between all kinds of bowel cancers, intestinal diseases and conditions, and a healthy digestive tract. We hear those of you at home yelling at your computers, but I do feel crazy when I eat and drink at the same time. Yes, you aren't imagining things, Sherlock. One bona fide effect of drinking water before eating is that it temporarily takes up space in your stomach, which can contribute to a feeling of fullness during a meal. Again, water is absorbed in 20 minutes, so it's no biggie. For those of you health-conscious folks watching, we bet you've probably pieced this hack together already. Studies show people tend to eat less at a meal after preloading with 1.5 to 2 cups of water. So if you're trying to shed quarantine pounds, here's the way. Now we hear some of you college students cheering and reaching for more Mountain Dew with your meal. This is not what we mean. It's not just any liquid recommended with a meal, it's water specifically. Replacing all liquids with water is ideal, but if that's too extreme for you, then try balance it out a little. Water does so much for us. The benefits are endless. It boosts metabolic rate and improves blood circulation, helps flush out toxins, and promotes hair growth and healthier skin. One of the most incredible benefits is how you lower the risk of many diseases through switching out carbonated drinks for water. Eliminating high-sugar foods from your diet ultimately leads to a healthier life. When you cut down on sugary drinks, which offer zero essential nutrients, vitamins, or minerals, you immediately improve your health and avoid all kinds of things like muscular cramps, headaches, constipation, kidney stones, and other illnesses. In addition, water also helps reduce the risk of obesity in children, and it helps decrease the risk of cardiovascular disease in adults. So now that you know the truth about drinking water while eating, will you be drinking water beforehand to help you control your portion sizes, or during your meal to assist with digestion? Or do you still prefer to keep water and food separate? Let us know in the comment section below, and remember to subscribe for more useful health content.